Hey guys, how you all doing? So there's another pretty cool spell that I'm sharing with you guys, and this I'm presenting through my knowledge, my practice, and my development of chaos magic. Okay, so on that note, yes, I do have a chaos magic course out there which I've done alongside with Indigo priestess. It's available for purchase. It's pretty awesome for any level. It gives you a nice introduction, step-by-step tools. It comes with 9 accompanied demo vids as well. And of course, I'm predominantly a spellcaster, spiritual teacher, spiritual counselor. My one-on-one lessons, my invocation tarot readings. So if you need any of my services, guidance, or advice, hit me up. So there's something calling my sweet lover spell. So once you have a greater understanding of magic, or you have a conversation when your knowledge grows, right? This spell, like with most other spells, can be tweaked and changed here and there depending on the circumstances. So magic is quite flexible in that way. It's pretty awesome. That's how I learn, guys. And if you like what I'm sharing, show the like, share the vid, let's get it out there. So, but this specific one is designed, like I said, like I'm titling it in my chaos magic, is the sweet lover spell. Okay, so if you're in an existing relationship, or even if you're going through a breakup, but there's still contact at least, or you separated, you need to quickly sweeten this relationship, strengthen it. It's not quite a love binding spell. Like I said, under the love spells, it's a huge umbrella in which you get many different categories underneath, which again I go in detail with the clients on a one-on-one if you work with me, okay? But for this specific one, the setup is quite simple, it's quite nice, and again, it's 40 to 50% of the intent is in this, so there's some great results just with that. But if you really want to boost it up, guys, that's where the working comes in. And if you're not sure about it, that's also something I teach in my lessons. So I'm going to explain the setup and basically how to work, okay? You're going to need 2 apples. I'm going to show you, okay, we all know what a fucking apple is, but you need 2 apples, okay? Each apple you're going to cut in half. Now listen carefully if you need to watch the word twice or thrice. Each apple is going to be cut in half, but each apple is different. For example, one yellow, one red, okay? So each apple is going to cut in half. You're going to have 4 halves, and 2 halves will have your name scribed in it. The other 2 halves will have the target, your partner's name scribed in it, okay? Now, once they cut in half, the one green, for example, and the one red, right? So in this case, you take one with his or her name and one with your name. It's going to go together. So you're going to have 2 separate halves of an apple with 2 separate names, your name, target's name, okay? So that's the one step out the way. In the middle of these 2 apples, so you're going to have 2 mini petitions. You're going to place a small printed pic of each of you, your names behind each pic, and on this mini petition, keep it simple because it's a small piece of paper. You're going to put there, I declare the healing, the sweetness in this relationship. You can use your own words. You can simply put, for example, Jane Doe is filled with mad lust, love, desire, longing thoughts for me. Sweetening, So that's the intent you place inside this apple now. On the apple itself, right? You want to bind them together with string, preferably black twine. You're going to pierce each apple, because you're going to have 2, with cloves and clean black nails. Any amount you like. So you have these 2 apples here now. You have a glass bowl or a glass square dish or whatever. On top of this now, you're going to put some honey, fresh chilies, okay, and yeah, cat hair. Now, I'm not saying go out there and skin a fucking cat or kill a cat. Just go get some cat hair, I can't tell you where. If you know someone with a cat, go to their house, ask them if you can clean up for them and take a fucking cat hair, okay? But you want some cat hair on this. So it's the honey, the fresh chilies, the cat hair. And on the side are 2 red candles. Again, embalm that with something like eucalyptus oil. Your name, his or her name, pics, and behind the setup, another fuller petition, again with all your intent for this relationship. But then you can go in more detail. So that's the setup. Around this, just to further enhance it, go ahead and place a whole bunch of flowers. Specifically for something like this, it gives a lot of vibration and life and fuel. Flowers, roses, petals, anything fresh of that sort, okay? So that's the setup. You clearly have your written intent. You've literally planted your intent within these sweet apples now. Now the candles are lit. Now you're going to work it. Place hands down, focusing on target and relationship. And start declaring it, seeing it. Because now it's written, you're speaking it into reality. Close your eyes, you've seen it. And as you've seen it, you're working it within the perimeter of the candles and above the materials, which are the apples, citrine, honey, cat hair, chilies. You're working it. Seeing this person being sweeter to you, kinder to you, more loving, asking to go out more often, whatever it is to sweeten and strengthen this relationship, you've seen it. And the hands are moving in that perimeter. Work until you feel a magnetic vibration build up in your hands and keep it there for a while. Just breathe it in. And smile, be very grateful and feel that joy and love as you do in this specific spell. Leave candles to burn for further 10 to 15 minutes. Snuff out, don't blow it out. Repeat for at least 5 days. And the beauty of this spell is it has a second element to it as well. And again, give it a sharp try. And I'm not doing this as a sales pitch because I'm still sharing the knowledge. If you guys don't feel by now and know what I'm talking about and you're in need of a spellcaster, I do encourage you, watch my vids, hear what I'm saying. I can most definitely help you out in your spell needs. So, anyway, on the 5th day, once this has died out now, you don't have to throw it away. You can further enhance that intent. Take these apples, these chilies and cat hair, put in a bag and bury it somewhere further down. It will keep that intent going for longer. Anyway guys, all the best, and again, don't be shy to reach out to me if you need help, okay? Be good or not.